Hey everybody, Kayla here. Welcome to Zyre Yoga and this month's movement practice. We're going to be flowing a whole lot, so we'll be moving around our mat. So just make sure you have space on both sides. Update on my life, if you were wondering. I am moving to Japan. We are moving in February. If you want to be on my mailing list for a potential Japan retreat, go ahead and pop yourself down on the link below. And while you're at it, hit like on this video. That would be excellent. The dog is here in the way, so I'm starting seated, wide-legged. This is not a comfortable position for everybody. I've done a couple of yoga classes already today, so I just want you to find a nice, comfortable seat. I'm bringing my hands behind me. Finding your spine long. Oh, look, he's gonna go. Moving into a comfortable seat. Close your eyes. Take a moment to roll your shoulders back, breathing deeply through the nose. Exhaling to just let it go. Let's breathe in again. Fill up. Exhaling to release. And one last time. Filling, expanding. Exhaling, softening, releasing. Breathing in through the nose. Exhaling through the nose, draw your belly back on your exhale. Filling up, inhaling. Same thing, drawing the core, engaging those muscles. Maybe pelvic floor pulls up. Filling up again. Letting it go. This time as you inhale, lift your chin. And when you exhale, round your back. Hunch over, let yourself kind of round down, chin relaxing down to the chest, holding here. You can stay down really low if you want, or maybe pull yourself up a little bit. Left ear, left shoulder. Maybe you can let your jaw drop to the left as well. Not worrying about posture, thinking about creating space between your ear and your shoulder. If you want, right arm can kind of hang over on that right side. And then we'll round down back to center again. Chin tucking in. And then gently bringing yourself right ear, right shoulder, letting the left arm relax. And then rounding down again, making it a little bit more dramatic. Maybe the top of your head reaches towards the floor. And then we're going to come up part way, keeping the chin tucked into the chest. Left hand is going to walk out and kind of collapse over onto that left side, but keep letting your right arm relax. Ears trying to reach to the left side. Maybe the jaw. And gently pressing yourself back through center and straight over to the other side, just kind of relaxing over. We'll find ourselves back up through center, nice long spine, twisting to the left this time. Left hand's going to stay where it is. You'll bring your right hand behind you, letting your chest open up, and then change the cross in your legs, walking the hands forward and folding over the legs. Inhaling to walk your hands back, sitting up nice and tall, right hand behind, left arm in front, rolling the shoulders back, finding your twist. And then go ahead and release, bringing yourself over to all fours, spreading the hands nice and wide, Starting to move through cat and cow. Rounding the back one last time. Tucking the chin. And then coming back through center. Right arm will reach up first, just reaching up to the sky. And when you exhale, thread underneath the left head and shoulder to the ground, relaxing the head down if it feels okay. And then we'll inhale back up, moving all the way up and open, and then circle your hand forward as you bring it down. Taking it over to the left side, left arm reaching nice and high. And then when you exhale, thread it under, bringing head and shoulder to the ground. And then we'll sweep the left arm all the way back up, opening up, and circle the hand to the ground to release. Maybe wag the tail a few times. And we'll come through center, drawing in through the belly just a little bit. Right leg's going to reach back, tucking the toes, rock forward and back a few times. And then finding the shoulders over the wrists, we're going to take our left toes out to the left just slightly. And you're going to float your right leg up. On your next inhale, squeeze your left butt cheek and see if you can bring yourself into this kind of like kneeling half moon shape, but keeping both hands on the ground. So stacking right hip over left. And then we're going to tuck the right knee down behind the left, squeeze everything in. Ooh, open back up. Closing back down. I'm using my travel mat because all of my mats are in Kevin's car. And opening back up. And it's so thin and this concrete is making my knees feel bad. Drawing yourself back down. Last time we'll open up, kicking. If you need to, walk your left hand out a little bit more. And we're going to open ourselves up into this kneeling half moon shape. Think about trying to squeeze your left butt cheek forward. Maybe you can lift the right leg up a little bit higher. And then when you exhale, bring your hand down. Bring your knee down, sit back into a child's pose. Relaxing down. Noticing how it feels. And then we'll draw ourselves back up through center. Pulling in through the belly, left leg's gonna reach back, tucking the toes, just rock forward and back a few times. And then as you're ready, turning right toes out just slightly to the right, we're going to float left leg up and then squeeze your right butt cheek and stack left hip over right, closing down, tap the knee, opening back up, squeeze, tapping down. 2 more times, opening and closing. And this last time as you open, maybe you walk the right hand out a little bit more and we'll reach up, finding space between the hands. And slowly closing back down. Hand down, knee down, this time tucking the toes and finding downward facing dog. Pedaling the legs out. And then coming into stillness, we're going to look back at our feet and walk your hands to your feet at the back of the mat. I'm just going to fix my hair really quickly. Maybe grab opposite elbows and hang upside down while you're here. And moving hands onto your shins. Halfway lift. Lengthen the spine. Think about sending your inner thighs back and try to get your shoulders away from your ears. On your exhale, folding back down, we're going to crawl back out to downward facing dog. And then tiptoe your feet to your hands at the top of your mat. Finding that forward fold at the top, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale to fold down. Planting the hands, just stepping back to down dog and walking the hands back to the feet at the back of the mat. This time we'll roll up all the way to standing, reaching the arms up over the head. As you exhale, dive yourself down. Halfway lifting, nice and long through the spine. Exhaling to fold back down, crawling yourself back out into downward facing dog. And then tiptoeing, little tiny steps to bring the feet up to the top of the mat. Hands onto the shins, halfway lift. Drawing in through the belly, can you continue to lift all the way up, straight back. Squeeze the glutes. Exhale to come all the way back down. Halfway lifting. Folding back down, plant your hands and step yourself back to a plank. You're welcome to take chaturanga. I'm just gonna lay down onto my belly. Roll the shoulders back, pull the elbows in, lifting up into a baby cobra, and then slide the hands wide. Fingertips on the ground like a spider. Lifting up a little bit higher if you can. Full breath in. On your exhale, right shoulder to the floor, right ear to the floor, looking left. Inhale back up. Exhaling, looking right, left shoulder finding the ground. Inhale up. Exhaling, look right. Inhale up. Exhaling. This time we're looking right. The last time was left. Sorry. You're changing sides wherever you are. And then lifting up nice and high. Bring yourself to where you can take the hands back off the ground. Planting them by your sides, tuck your toes. Coming through plank or kneeling plank and into downward facing dog. Pedal your legs out. If you want to and you like a booty shake, you can lift those heels up and just let them drop. Shaking out through the legs, let your quads relax. Just bouncing up and down on those heels. And then we'll look forward. Walk the feet to the top of the mat. Taking the feet hips width, just roll yourself up. All the way to standing. Relaxing the shoulders back. We're going to go 3 times through the same flow. I'm gonna move my mat just a little bit forward. There we go. Okay, 3 times through the same flow, all 3 times. It's going to work all the way around. So we'll go a little bit slower the first time, and then like breath speed-ish the next 2 times. So let's take an inhale, reach your arms up over your head. As you exhale, left knee is going to come down up into the chest, arms come down. Stepping back to crescent lunge, reach your arms up, deep breath in. And then I want you to think about like the magician card. So you're going to bring your left hand behind your back, reaching the left arm down, right arm up as you find this wide stance facing the long edge of your mat. So as above, so below kind of situation. And then we're going to tip forward. Right hand will find the ground. Left arm is going to sweep up, revolved, wide forward fold. Taking the hand down. All the way into your fold. Halfway lift, long spine. Walking your hands over towards your left foot. Taking a deep breath in and then drop the knee. On your exhale, shift yourself to half split. Right hand is going to reach to the right, pressing the weight into it. And you're going to send left leg out to the side, kneeling half moon. We're going to drop our left knee down next to our right, not getting on top of our dog. Left hand to your low back, half camel. And then bring both hands down. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. You're facing the back of the mat. Reaching up right leg, take it high. On your exhale, step your foot between your hands, finding your way into warrior 2. Deep breath in. As you exhale, we're going to go into Skandasana on our left leg, so you're bending deep into the left side. Right hand's going to reach towards the top of your mat. You're pivoting all the way around, easy twist. And we're going to step up to the top of the mat, just to standing, arms over the head. On your exhale, right knee to the chest, arms float down. Inhale, sweep the arms up, step back, crescent. As you exhale, opening up, right hand behind, left arm reaches up, magician. Exhale into that revolved wide fold. Right arm up, left arm down. Dropping the right hand. Forward fold, halfway lift, long spine. Exhaling to walk your hands to the right foot. Facing the back of the mat, take a deep breath in, drop your knee, exhale, half split. Taking your left hand out to the left, right foot's gonna kick out to the right, kneeling half moon. We're perpendicular to our mat. Right hand's gonna find the back as you drop right knee, lifting up left arm. And then exhaling, both hands down. Tuck the toes. Find downward facing dog. Left leg lifting high. Deep breath. Exhale to step the foot between the hands, finding warrior two. Opening up. We're going Skandasana on our right foot, so we're going to shift down to that deep side lunge. Maybe even higher, it's okay. Left hand is going to reach forward, pivoting around. Easy twist, reaching up right arm. And then stepping to the top of the mat. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, left knee to chest. Inhale, step back. Exhale, left hand behind your back, pointing down, right arm pointing up, wide stance, magician, and then dropping right hand down, left arm will reach up. Exhaling the left arm down. Inhaling to halfway lift and walk yourself to the long edge of your mat. Exhale, drop your knee, shift back to half split. Reaching your right arm out. Inhaling, kick your left leg out to the side, kneeling half moon. We're going to drop our left knee, left hand to your back. Inhale, half camel. Amos, come here. Bringing both hands down, tucking the toes, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts, take it high. Stepping the foot between the hands, opening up, warrior two. Take a deep breath in. Exhaling, Skandasana onto the left foot, so you're back at the top of your mat. Right hand reaches, pivot around, easy twist, left arm reaching, and then you'll circle your left arm, coming up to standing. Reach both arms up over your head. Exhale, right knee to the chest. Inhale, step back, crescent. Exhaling, magician, bringing right hand behind your back. Exhale, tip forward. Wide, twisted fold. Taking the hand down. Taking an inhale. Walk your hands to your right foot. Drop your left knee. Half split. Inhaling. Left hand reaches out. Right leg kicks out to the right. Then dropping right knee down. Take an inhale to sweep left arm up, half camel. Exhaling the hands down. Tucking the toes. Find downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg. Lifts it up. Stepping the foot between your hands. Finding your warrior two. Deep breath in. Exhaling. Shifting over onto your right leg. Inhaling to pivot around. Right arm reaches up. And then stepping forward. Inhale. Last time, left knee comes up, arms down. Inhale, step back. Exhale, magician. Take a deep breath in when you get here. Exhaling into your twist. Dropping the hand down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhaling to walk the hands back. Drop the back knee. Shift into half split. Right hand reaches out. Left leg goes to the left. Kneeling half moon. Then bring the knee down. Left hand to the back. Right arm reaching. Exhaling back down. Send the hips up. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Open up. Inhaling to tip into your Skandasana. Exhaling, easy twist. Inhaling, coming up to standing. Exhale, right knee into the chest. Inhale, step it back. Exhale, magician. Right hands behind the back. Exhaling, find your twist. Inhale, hand down. Exhale, walking the hands to the front. Dropping the back knee, shifting back, inhaling. Left hand reaches. Exhale, kick your right leg. Inhale, drop the right knee, right hand behind your back, half camel. Exhaling the hands down. Inhaling into down dog, sweeping the left leg high. Exhale, step it forward. Inhaling up into warrior one. Sorry, this is warrior two. And then exhale, Skandasana. Inhale, unwinding, finding your way into your easy twist. And then this time, step yourself back, drop to your knees, sit back into a child's pose, breathe. If you feel like it, you could go back a couple minutes and do that 3 more times. The next time that you inhale, walk your hands back towards your knees, coming up onto the knees, both hands behind the back. Maybe the knees are wider than your feet. Roll your shoulders back, press your hips forward. I want you to think about hips staying over the knees rather than leaning back. So we're not doing this like quad workout here. Hips over knees, just lift the chest up. As you exhale, maybe you can tip your shoulders back, hips staying over the knees. Inhaling to lift a little bit higher. Maybe you can exhale, drop back a little bit more. One last time. And then inhale to come up. Unwinding, crossing at the ankles. Rock yourself over or spin around and bring both legs out in front of you. Toes pointing up. Sit up tall. Give me a thumbs up with your big toe. So the rest of the toes are going to point down. If you need to, you can bend your knees, pull your big toe back and press the little toes away. And then we're going to change that. So little toes down, the rest of your toes trying to pull back. Again, you can use your hands to help. Sitting up as tall as you can. Take a full breath in. Pull all 10 toes back towards you. Pull the ball of the foot back towards you. And as you exhale, fold over. Trying to reach your belly towards your feet. And then just relax. Maybe chin drops. As you inhale, bring yourself back up. Hands behind you. We're going to scoot our hips forward and then lay on down. Knees to the chest. Pull them in to touch each other and then just rock side to side. Fill yourself with air. When you exhale, lengthen those legs up. We'll take them a little bit wide, and then you're going to bring your right leg behind your left so the knees are stacked. Bend at the knees, and maybe grab hold opposite ankles. You can hold on to the hips, maybe just holding on to the tops of the knees. Reclined cow face. Taking hold of your left foot if you can reach it. If you can't, that's okay. We'll discuss how to do it without it. But we're just finding a figure 4 from here, so you don't actually have to hold your foot at all. But we'll let go of the right one, definitely. Bring the right foot down. And then let the left ankle cross across the right thigh. Left knee is opening up. If it feels good, maybe reaching up with your right arm and pressing the left knee away from you with your left hand. Full breath in. Exhale everything out. We'll inhale to reach the left arm out to the left, and when you exhale, drop both legs to the right. You can let your left knee drop down towards you if it feels good, dropping towards the ground. Trying to keep left shoulder on the floor. Slow your breath back down. The next time you exhale, unwind your legs first, and then we'll inhale back through center. Press into both feet, even out through the hips. And then both legs are gonna go up, reaching them nice and tall. We'll cross left behind right, bending in the knees, and maybe reaching up to grab ankles. Maybe you just grab your knees, maybe you grab the outside of your hip. Letting your hips relax and be heavy to the ground. Slowing the breath, maybe noticing where your thoughts are going. We're going to let go of our left foot, bringing the foot down. Right ankle is going to go across the left thigh, letting the knee drop away. Left arm can reach up over your head. Right hand, if you want, can press your right knee away, creating a little bit of space. Maybe bringing an intention into your mind. Repeating it in the present tense. As you're ready, we'll inhale. Bring the right arm out to the right, exhaling to drop both legs to the left. Maybe you let your right knee drop down towards the ground. Maybe it stays pointing up, whatever feels good for you right now. Noticing if this side feels any different, where you're feeling differences. Noticing your thoughts. And then as you're ready, unwinding your legs first. Rocking yourself back through center, both feet on the ground, both arms by your sides, just pressing into the heels, lifting yourself up into a bridge for a moment. Full breath in. As you exhale, lowering the hips down. If you want to, knees to the chest or grabbing the feet for happy baby. Try to plant your low back down to the ground. Imagine you're trying to get your butt all the way planted. If you need to bend the knees a little bit, that's okay. If you have hold of the feet in any way, we're going to pull really hard as you inhale, and then when you exhale, just let them go. Let them drop. Maybe rocking them side to side as you slowly lengthen them out. Taking a deep breath in. Holding the breath at the top. We're going to do Shitali breath for a couple of rounds. So imagine you're blowing out through a straw on your exhale. Make it really long and slow. Inhale, filling up. Exhale, slow release. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, slow release. Let's do that 2 more times. Long and deep inhale. Exhale, let it go. Last time, expanding. And then slow, slow release out. Just letting the breath come back naturally. And giving yourself the next 60 seconds just to exist. You're welcome to stay longer. You can just turn me off now if you want. Just allowing rest in Shavasana. You can allow your next inhale to be long and deep. And as you exhale, just bending in your knees, slowly rolling off to one side, relaxing for a moment. And then gently pressing up, finding yourself into a comfortable seated shape. Deep breath in through your nose. Let it out with some sound. Inhale to reach your arms. As you exhale, shake yourself off. And then bringing the hands down to the heart center. Take a moment to remind yourself that you are enough. You're worthy of everything you want in this life. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your month. I will see you soon. Let me know what you thought. Thanks so much. Goodbye.